Is this the start of the movie?
This is how it starts.
Do you see my pots and pans in this suitcase?
Is that what you're taking?
Yes, there are 3 Cuisinart pots in here. Also a hand mixer and 2 board games. And an assortment of clothes.
That's cute. Okay.
Should I do the white people Tupperware thing and then just like drop all these hangers? That's what I've been doing for the last 5 minutes.
Do you tomato your farmer?
Should I put it right there?
Yeah, I think some unevenness is appealing, so put it wherever. There you go.
Okay.
It looks like Sears endorses it a little bit. No! Sears is part of the journey.
Oh my god. This is an important one.
What's that? Cycling's not a crime?
Uh-huh.
Some countries. Town, just south of Sleepy Hollow, and we're gonna head over there now and see some things. Washington Irving Washington. Which one is it?
Washington Irving.
His grave and the headless horseman statue. We're at a place called
Coffee Lab.
Coffee Lab.
Oh wow.
Dogs, not laboratories. I think it's a word play. We're here at the Headless Horseman statue in Sleepy Hollow, and I have to say I expected something different, but there it is. So we're here in the Sleepy Hollow cemetery, town cemetery. We're gonna go visit the grave of Washington Irving, who wrote The Legend of Sleepy Hollow, which a lot of people don't know was based on the true story of my early childhood. Yeah. Tragic tale of love and loss of one's head.
You still have your head.
It's a different life. So here we are, we made it to his gravesite, and they don't let us anywhere near it, or kind of near it, I guess.
There it is. Right.
Yeah, not they can see, you can't. There it is. He wrote my life story. Good guy. Potato farmer. So we're here at the Sleepy Hollow Cemetery, and it turns out that 2 of the wealthiest men who ever lived are buried here, and one of them is Andrew Carnegie, famed melon farmer. If we're going by humility of final resting places, Carnegie wins over Rockefeller. Seriously, what a son of a bitch. And you know what? Based solely on their memorials, I'm a team Andrew Carnegie all the way. You?
Well, I think that wealth should be distributed.
Yeah.
Okay, but now we're gonna drive on a fancy ass bridge, and then we're gonna go eat. I cannot see that.
I got
lunch
in Hershey,
in
Pennsylvania.
Hershey, Pennsylvania.
And that's where, I think his name is William Hershey. I think.
Maybe. Milton?
Milton?
I
Is
thought
that
it was
right?
Milton.
I'm sure there's a William Hershey somewhere. We're
And
gonna
by
go there.
lunch, we mean Hershey's chocolate fondue.
Yeah, right. Which famously tastes like human sick, according to Adam
I was
Ragusian.
just gonna give Adam a shout out.
So that's where we're going. We're here right now at the grave of Milton Hershey, famed chocolatier and vaudevillian. Very funny guy. Responsible for giving us America's favorite chocolate, which is coincidentally the world's least favorite chocolate. But here we are. You picked one? Which one? My first visit?
My first visit, because it is my first visit. Probably my last visit, too.
The Hershey goodness starts right here with pure fresh milk. Sing it, girls! Oh my
Hey, don't forget about Reese's Peanut Butter Cups, my personal favorite.
Everyone has a favorite. Mine are Hershey's Kisses chocolate.
So this is the start of day 2. Did you just do it backwards like that? That's a rude sign in Europe. So we've just entered the Skyline Drive, and we saved $30 because we got here before daybreak, and ain't nobody manning the toll station. So we just drove right in.
We've almost hit 2 deer.
It's 109 miles long, and it goes over the crest, the ridge of the Shenandoah National Park. Everybody's heard of the Shenandoah, right? It's like the sister of the Yosemites. So we're here at Rhode Cabins. This is the end of the tour, and it's pretty amazing.
It's like a caramel sundae. It's all butterscotch.
Relax right now.
No.
Find your relaxations.
No.
Relax right now.
No.
Relax. Relax. Okay, not that Sarah and I are internet stalkers or anything, but we discovered where one of our favorite YouTubers lives. And we're driving by his...
This is it. Slow down.
You hear? This is it. Adam Ragusi's house. This is where the YouTube cookery... And he drives a Toyota Corolla!
He does?
Yeah. Look at that. $1 million house, Toyota Corolla. Well, wonders never cease. So, this is the start of day 3. We just stalked one of our favorite YouTubers. We found out where he lives and drove by his house. And
Here it is, his Christmas tree.
yeah, we didn't even knock on the door or anything. We were just want to be close to him. And now we're gonna drive by Greg LeMond's new bicycle factory. We had a tour scheduled, but we're not gonna be able to make it. It's too late to make it to Mammoth Cave, which is where we're headed next. So we're here in a parking lot eating leftovers from our meal last night. That was at the Old Mill restaurant in Pigeon Forge. Yeah, highly recommended by some dude on the side of the street that really wants to go to Providence someday. I tried to sell us a timeshare. Alright, so we just left the LeMond Bicycle Factory. We weren't expecting to go in, but one of the employees saw us hanging out outside and kind of encouraged us to go in. It ended up being a pretty good visit. I got a LeMond dad cap. It's perfect. It's what I always wanted.
Take my money.
Take my money. Yeah, I want a carbon fiber bicycle with LeMond's name on it. So I got Sarah took some pictures of me in front of the 1989 World Championship bike, and in front of the 1989 Tour de France time trial bike. We got to ride the LeMond e-bike, the Prologue, around the parking lot and on the street a little bit. That was cool. Greg was not there.
Greg was not there, so we gotta go back.
Gotta go back.
They tried to sell you an orange washout bike.
Yeah, it's like, dude.
Look at him go.
It's me and a rabbit. A wild rabbit. Not the wildest, but.
That's your whole video.
That's the whole video. We're here at Mammoth Cave National Park, and one of the things that Sarah and I have been doing is looking for state license plates. All of them.
All of them.
How many have we found so far?
Like 38,
Wow.
I think. Yeah, a
And-
lot.
And I think we're just about to write a new one. Actually. Right over here. Oh yeah, it's
It
right
was
there.
already in the
It's
shot.
already in the shot. It's Oregon. We did it.
Before we head down to the cave entrance, I'd like to come out and let folks know a little bit about what the tour is about. We're going to be in a very short section of the cave today on our tour, going into the mammoth-sized passages. This is kind of a good introductory.
Good afternoon, everyone.
I'll finish
This is
my-
the final announcement for 2 separate tours now assembling.
They give every ranger here one of these little white cards. It's got writing all over it. This is all the stuff I'm not supposed to forget to tell you. Most of it's pretty common sense.
The need for saltpeter,
it causes the price to skyrocket because saltpeter is the prime ingredient in black gunpowder. So they start mining this stuff locally because this is the frontier of America in the 1790s. This becomes a very
So I'm standing here at the National Civil Rights Museum in Memphis, Tennessee. It's where Martin Luther King was assassinated on April 4th, 1968.
It is a crime for people who live in this rich nation and receive starvation wages.
He knew economics was the next level. And that got him killed more than anything else. You're talking about redistribution of the wealth of this country. You're talking about the closing tax loopholes.
That night at Mason Temple, where he delivered his famous mountaintop speech, you knew how prophetic his words would be.
Well, baby, we did it. We made it to Little Rock, Arkansas. You know what they call Little Rock, Arkansas? The littlest big city in the world.
They don't.
Doesn't that sound familiar?
I swear all these Capitol buildings look the same.
Yeah, they're all the biggest dome of their kind. We just walked out of the state capitol building, and it's the nicest little Nazis you will ever meet. First they will take away your rides, but then they will bake you the nicest cake. What kind of cake will they bake us?
Dumplings.
Dumplings.
Chicken dumplings.
Chicken dumplings. You will not even notice that you have lost your civil rights. We made it halfway through. We are in Henrietta, Oklahoma. There ain't nothing here but fast food.
There's a lot of fast food though. You could have any fast food you wanted.
There's a Shoney's and a Taco Bell and a McDonald's and a Burger King. All of them.
A Sonic, a Subway, an Arby's.
Mm-hmm. KFC.
Did we say Taco Bell?
Yeah.
Bueno Taco.
Bueno Taco and a place called Johnny Appleseed. And Brahms ice cream cones. And we're parked at a Walmart. A weird little town.
People live here.
Yeah, people live here and it's weird. So Sarah, what's your favorite command?
I don't know them all.
They're right there.
Anything? Just hold the wheel.
Route 66. Sarah's been driving today. Most of the way.
They sell spring. There's a red ant on my boot. I just read on that newspaper clipping in the one-room jailhouse that there was this dude whose name I promptly forgot, but he was an immigrant from Bavaria, and he roamed around these parts killing bad guys, and he hung 60 men in 20 years, and a reporter asked him if he reckoned he was haunted by the victim of his hangman, and he said, nah, because I reckon I hung those guys too. Alright, Albuquerque.
We're leaving the West Bluff Overlook in Albuquerque. We've just seen the original headquarters founded in 1975 of Microsoft by Bill Gates and Paul Allen. They're in a kind of a crummy neighborhood. And Sarah's really cold. I'm feeling okay.
Rattlesnakes.
So there's a petroglyph right there. So I've arrived at the petrified Forest National Park, and it turns out it's closed. That stinks.
So now we're just gonna go sit in a hotel room in Flagstaff and not eat anything.
Yeah, we're not gonna eat today. Happy Thanksgiving! We're gonna explain what's been happening. We went bowling and we stayed at the Howard Johnson, and we had to smuggle the rabbit into our room because only dogs are allowed in that hotel room, and if they catch you with anything else, it's $250 fine. That's great. So Sarah, what did you do?
I zipped up the bucket into my jacket all snuggly and warm, and then we put him in the bathtub. And he had a grand old time.
Yeah.
The reason we had to smuggle him in, though, is because it was 18 degrees last night, and that's too cold for a bun.
In the car. Yeah, that's right. It gets really cold over here. We're near the Grand Canyon. We were in Flagstaff, and then and the hotel was not great. And
Spoiler alert.
Spoiler. And we had a police officer knock on our door at midnight, looking for a perp.
Yeah, I'm not sure.
Yeah, I don't know
what's
what
really
happened.
going on.
But we are here at Grand Canyon Village. We're about to eat some breakfast at La Plaza Bonita. Is it?
I can't remember.
I think it's what it is.
Yeah.
And,
after a more than 24-hour fast on Thanksgiving Day.
That's right. We spent Thanksgiving, we didn't eat a thing. We had coffee, unsweetened coffee, and gum.
Chewing gum.
Chewing
and that's
gum.
for driving safety.
That was to keep alert. Yeah. Other than that, we did not eat a thing on Thanksgiving. We
And
fasted.
water.
We're very thankful for food now.
Not with his legs.
Oh.
There is a stand.
Okay, this is crazy, but we just parked right next to these moose and did not even see them. I thought they were fake. I was gonna go up to them.
What in God's name?
So the lady at the front who let us into the park,
At the park entrance
yes,
gate.
she asked us where we were from, and we told her Rhode Island. She said she'd been working here for 2.5 years, has yet to see anyone from Rhode Island come to the Grand Canyon. And we were just talking about it, and is that at all surprising?
To fellow Rhode Islanders.
Yeah, Rhode Islanders who think that crossing the Washington Bridge to get to Seekonk is just a bridge too far.
West Bayers that have never seen Bristol.
Right, exactly. Oh, y'all come from the East Bay? How'd you make it over here? As if there's no traversable way, right? Yeah, so here we are. Sarah
The very
Ford.
first Rhode Islanders.
Sarah Ford and Hélder Victorino, the very first Rhode Islanders to make it
aren't
to,
even Rhode Islanders,
Yeah.
technically.
to make it to the Grand Canyon. You're welcome, Grand Canyon. It's particularly grand. I don't think there's any way that you can prepare yourself for this grandeur.
Tell the people why I'm wearing a mask.
Sarah's wearing a mask because her face is cold. Also, they tell you to,
Not because she fears COVID.
but not because she fears COVID. Look at this. So as you were saying, the Indians explored this canyon, and then what did they do? They opened up little beds and breakfasts when they got lost.
Yeah, that is what I was thinking. I was like, what if the native peoples got down there and then they were like, shit, we don't know how to get out. And then I think that they just forged a new life for themselves down there.
Yeah, they're probably still down there. They're
They just
descendants.
went about their business, making babies, hoarding for food,
Yeah.
eating squirrels.
I was just gonna say that, feeding the carnivorous squirrels, that's where they developed a taste for human flesh. Did you know that up to 30 park visitors a day get treated for squirrel bites?
They gnaw their fingers right off.
So I'm starting this recording actually about a mile after we get out of the exit to Grand Canyon. These are all the cars that are waiting to get into the canyon. There was a sign when we arrived early in the morning that said up to a 2-hour wait. And I was a little confused because we drove right in. But yeah, here it is.
Oh my goodness.
I wouldn't be surprised if this was over 2 hours at this point. Look at that! This goes up into the city.
Oh my gosh. What?
And it goes on.
It goes on and on and on and on and on and on. This is what? What?
Yeah. Amazing. What?
I'm not gonna make another dumb confession.
Oh no, please do. I'm sure everyone would like to hear it. Dams freak you out so much. Why though?
Why though? Because, like, I know I could probably watch a YouTube video and find out how they made the dam and the plaques here saying, like, look at it. I would have had so much more ready for you this morning, but we're, not morning people. And it was a big deal just to get up and shower before you got here. Yeah. I was like, I know you're night owl. I was like, maybe not. Oh no, you're worth it. Oh, so good to see you. I miss you.
Would you guys want to pose for a picture?
No, I'm less far away.
Pose for a picture?
My
Sure.
kids won't ever let me.
That's great.
This is nowhere.
This is nowhere. from Vegas to Reno. And it is so desolate. There are these like little towns dotted along the way, and they're just like, there's nothing but poverty and ruin.
Police notification that they were going to tow it.
The police notification.
So then,
He probably should have just let him tow it.
then we'd have to pay to get it rescued or unimpounded.
Did he yell at the guy?
No, he yelled at himself, I'm sure. Because the guy put a little X right where he's supposed to sign, and he signed up.
Is this
Is he high? Yeah. We didn't get
Probably tired.
I'm going to get whipped cream too.
They don't know how to eat without a fire fork.
Grammy's roasting you.
Just use my little paws.
We went to a show in
Grammy corrects me.
where did that place in
Did you hear her?
where they have not Nashville,
I
it's
was like,
Branson.
Branson.
told her it was
Branson.
for me, and I was like,
Um,
yeah. He looks at
We
me
went,
like,
it gave you no utensils. You had a meal, you had to eat it without utensils. They had things that you pick up with your hands, chicken drumsticks, and I don't remember what all, but it was very easy to eat.
A little bit.
But we sat next to this lady that was dressed to the nines. She didn't know how to
Eat with her fingers. Wow.
Where was this?
Branson, Missouri.
Branson. It was called the American Stampede.
Oh, was it a dinner show? Was there
Yeah.
a show?
Yeah,
Wow.
it was fun.
Just like Dolly Parton's.
Yeah. Did you do
Wait a
that?
second. Is that Dolly Parton's?
No, Dolly Parton's in Gatlinburg.
Yeah, Pigeon Forge, I think.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah, we were there. I wanted to do it. Sarah did not.
Yeah.
So we didn't.
You wanted to go to Dolly Parton?
So we're here at Virginia City. Sarah, will you tell me what this is about, please? I don't know what this is. What is it?
It's the richest place on earth. It
Yeah.
says there right on.
It says it right on the sign.
It's an old mining town. They mine like silver and stuff. They got mines. They got shoot 'em up shows. They got saloons. They got blood. They got gemstones.
They got blood?
They got cemeteries.
They got cemeteries?
Bucket of blood saloon.
Holy moly.
Holy moly.
Let's check it out.
Okay.
Here I am in your home?
Home state.
The Virginia City Cemetery?
Bury me here.
Yeah. I don't know yet. People are done buried all over the second mountain.
No rhyme or reason.
All haphazard, like.
Dig a hole.
Dig a hole.
Put a tombstone.
Place seems haunted. If I were a ghost, I'd pick a place like this to haunt. Maybe.
You want to come back at night? See for ourselves.
Let's go back to the Clown Motel. Native of Lowell, Massachusetts. Howdy. Howdy.
Hello. Girl.
Good job! Good job! Good girl!
Randall, there is a cow outside.
There's a cow farm. You're gonna find cows outside.
Sarah?